Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. 5 weeks come and gone, and we're off in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run, and you're 2nd and 6.
26, get 300.
Rodgers from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
It's caught. That's Thielen. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. On the move, headed right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, it's throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, Rodgers. Thielen's got it. It's complete. They are on him, short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it. It's going in the hole. But you never want to leave it short.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll go for it. Rodgers. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Throwing again here. It's Rodgers. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Rodgers. He's got it at the 6! And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Check, check. Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Liking 18.
Another game to Judkins. And you won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Sanders now on 3rd down. That one's caught. Jimmy has it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Browns first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Fix the Eagle. Fix the Eagle.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Malachi Corley reels it in. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Malachi Corley, the touchdown. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Browns start off well to tie things 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Chooses to bring this one out. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. To throw, Rodgers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Get 300. Get 300.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Rodgers buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that pass through contact. You couldn't do it.
He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go!
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
There we go, set. 70 Lions.
They send him left out of the slot. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kate, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
To throw again here on 2nd down. Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboys 19 Lions. Warriors 70.
Play action, Sanders. Look at that power, deep left side. Caught at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns parlay the interception into points. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Steelers 7.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
From the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. An excellent gain. 20 yards there. That's going to move the sticks.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Browns on top early. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They start out 2nd and 10. Buying some time left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
They'll go play action for Sanders. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. complete. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here we go. Cavity Lions.
To the air on first down, Sanders. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10.
Coconut, go.
Go right side, caught by Fannin. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick. Let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
First down throw here by Rodgers. Left side finds Freiermuth. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Throw complete to Thielen. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Warren quick on the draw. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Only a couple there, but still in good shape. Only 3 yards to go here on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
158.
Back to Warren. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. 70 Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
Sanders now on 3rd down. This is Corley working the left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after him.
Shotgun handoff here for Jenkins. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Cougar 19.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 65, 65.
To throw now is Sanders. On the slant, complete to Judy. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Viking 18. Go.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
10. Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Steady.
On third down, they'll go with Sampson. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Steady.
Third and long here for Sanders. Escape. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. His only previous one thus far was blocked. Schmidt connects, and they've taken back the lead.
Kicker's got to be a little bit like quarterbacks, Kate, every once in a while. When a QB throws a pick, you got to flush it. When a kicker gets one blocked earlier in the game, you got to do the same thing. You got to flush it, trust your fundamentals, and deliver as he just did.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Branded by the Lux Messer up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth you full of
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 35 out of that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Hey, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, second and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be third and long.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Go to 319.
Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Gets this one to Freiermuth. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
258. Hey, 88. 630.
Here he goes, third and long. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
Sanders pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Jumbo! 319. Get 300. Get 300. Back more. Hey, take 26.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Go to 50. Hey, go to 50.
Rodgers set to pass. He throws a bullet to the center of the... He's got it inside the 25. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
One after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11.
17. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready, ready.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Bronco 80.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now Sanders. Makes the ground in bounds left side. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Sanders going to look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Schmidt connects. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Starting quarterback run here. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. To return, Jerome Ford. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Has his man, it's Corley. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Judkins on second down. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Ready? 60 back.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
See, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Steady.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Completed over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
Looking to throw on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Just about a yard to the markers. They're going to take the risk and go for this.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. Down the left sideline he goes. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Malachi Corley the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Ready?
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They send a receiver in motion right.
Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. They draw up just the right throw, and we're tied. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, first and 10. Looks attack, he's still going. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Warren once more. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They'll go again with Warren. And he drives that play backward on a gain of 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Warren here from the gun. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
58. Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, Judkins. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Sanders back to throw. On the screen, this is Sampson. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
With that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
A handoff here to Sampson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kyle Duggar holding him down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
19.
3rd and short here, Sanders. Sideline shot is snagged by Corley. He's out of bounds to set up 1st and goal, but they might not get to keep this. We've got a flag down. So they get dinged for the holding. Gotta wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
19 tight. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
3rd and long for him here. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Rogers. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down now, ball at the 33. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Get 300! Get 300!
Rodgers from the gun. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead as Tom runs out here in the 3rd. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Liking 18.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and
Press
3.
roll 80.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Finds him over the middle. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Hits the 20. Racing down the left side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Miller on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Now start the drive with Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Hey, check 26. 50.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Forced out to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side.
You know, that's a tough one right there. Actually, when you're outside the pocket, because your body is going and moving laterally, it often takes the ball out of bounds just like that. That's a tough connection to make, even under the best of circumstances.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets and brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
18, 26, inside.
4th down now, Rogers. Austin makes the grab downfield. It's a race down the right side. To the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. This play going under review by the officials. First down from the 42. Running left, it's Gainwell. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. They stick with Gainwell. Get some space around midfield. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
So all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stop with a quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
All set to go now from the 35.
Right now, you got 58. 319. 319.
On first down, Warren. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now they're looking to throw with Rogers. Chased out to his right. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Hey, check 26. Hey, Mike. Back north.
He's back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting completion.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Rogers set to pass. It's a screen play to Warren. And he's brought down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Browns are in the nickel for this 3rd down call. He'll throw it. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. Tracking for it, and it's good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know, you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers. And that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down, and now got to fight back.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Looking slant route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the gun, again to Gainwell. The 2nd down run, good for 4. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Just 2 to go. Throwing now. Gets this one to Freiermuth. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Warren. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Right now, you got 58. Screen it, get up.
Back to Warren. And the defense stands him up again right at the line. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Well run, it's one. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He's got him 3. They needed 4. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 1.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. Going for it with Warren. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Cowboy 80.
Motioning him from the slot right. Here's Judkins to begin a drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another game to Judkins. Has the first down for the Browns, and that should be enough to clinch them this victory. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.